Hey girls, Maria Menounos here, author of the Every Girl's Guide to Life. Want to know my best tips and secrets for organization, travel, weight loss, beauty, fashion, and everything else in between? Go to bing.com/Maria and pick up my new book, The Every Girl's Guide to Life.
You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for The Voice. Tonight's host is Michelle Macedo. Joining Michelle will be AfterBuzz co-host DJ Jesse Janity, Melissa Macedo, Emily Harbert, and Lillian Garcia. Tonight's special guest will be Allison Hayslip. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip about The Voice. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, Michelle Macedo!
Yo, guys. So we're here, first live performances of The Voice. We're here with some awesome new co-hosts. Lillian Garcia.
Hello.
WWE. Maybe you've heard some of her music. Do you want to give a shout out to that info?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, you know, I was at WWE for 10 years. The fan base at WWE is amazing. They're watching right now, so hello to you guys.
Thanks, guys.
They're awesome, and I got to sing a lot on the show and do the national anthem and release an album and everything. So it was through them. So very, very great run.
If any of you haven't
Happy
heard
to
her
be here.
music, definitely find it on iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes.
Cool.
Under my name.
Awesome.
Thanks.
And here's Emily.
Hi.
Who's awesome. Did dance for a while, but she's a writer.
Yes.
And
Hopefully.
yes.
Hopefully someday.
Someone give her a job. Come on.
Please.
Get on it. And then my twin, Melissa Macedo.
You guys are, no, seriously, I was saying this before the show, and I want to make sure you guys didn't take it the wrong way. But I said, you guys look so much alike, you're like, it's sick. Like, it's sick how much you, the only thing that I noticed that you had a freckle right here. So maybe I'll call you Freckles.
That's like the only, that's like the only.
Or Freckle.
You'll totally get the difference after like a few
You're like
weeks, months, years.
We have the, at WWE, we have the Bella twins. And they are very much, like, I can totally tell them apart now.
You know them.
But there's a lot of people that still call one or the other. But
yeah.
So
that happens. Our mom gets us mixed up sometimes. And
really?
Sometimes.
Well, my sister and I, we sound alike. So we were on the phone. My mom's saying that,
exactly.
Hey, Dahlia. No, it's Lillian.
Yeah.
But you know, I've even been called the dog. I mean, really, seriously, they'll be like, Daisy. I mean, Lillian.
It's going down the list.
Yeah. Dahlia. I mean, Daisy. I mean, Lillian.
Down the list of loved ones. Just to know the order is bad news.
Well, I'm excited. What an awesome show.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, they rocked
Epic.
it. They started with Bohemian Rhapsody, right?
Yeah, they started with Queen, a Queen medley. They started with Adam. Is right? Is that? Well, first of all, Carson. I was like, get off the intro. I can intro for myself. I can just tell myself. Yeah. So what do you guys all think about Carson?
I just think he needs to loosen up.
Yeah.
But I think he's still trying to find his way.
Yeah, look,
Poor
he's
guy.
throw
I like
up,
the guy. He's a really nice guy.
Like
Yeah,
when you're
he's
listening
nice
to him
guy.
on the radio too, I mean, radio's totally different, but he can be really funny and really loose, like really, and like thinking back to it, like the first year of AI, they had Brian Dunkelman and
I know.
So it's like
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
I think things are gonna change. I think he'll find his
Either they'll keep
path.
him, yeah.
I think
and
he'll
add
find his way.
Definitely.
Maybe they'll add a co-host.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Someone else.
AI where they took a co-host away, maybe they'll add one to this
I
one.
don't know, because-
Hopefully a woman. I would not
That's
be
what I'm
opposed to
saying.
that.
Yeah.
But I do maybe I don't know if that'd be the smartest idea because there are 4 other judges
Right.
or coaches that he can. I think that might be a little too much on stage,
Right.
but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, Emily was at the performance tonight.
Yes, I
Tell
was.
us
You're
about
Los
it.
Angeles.
How
It
was that
was-
first performance, the Queen medley? How
Like,
was that live?
I mean, the energy, even throughout the entire show, like, for part of it, I was in the press room, and they've actually already discussed, pretty much from before the show even started, they were saying next week this room has to be twice the size. It was that packed. There was
Wow.
so much energy. Like, there wasn't. I was sitting on the floor. Like, there was.
Wow.
So, it was so crazy. There was, whenever you would like walk around backstage, at every monitor there was people were surrounding it. Like,
Right.
the energy was just crazy. It was. I mean, there was lights. There was, as you see, like. I mean, everybody was so excited.
Was it exciting or was it overwhelming for you?
I was just excited. Like, I think it was a little both, especially when I walked into that room. I was like, oh my God, it's so hot in here. So I actually like
Ton of
left for a
people.
second because I'm not press. But I was like, I don't really actually need to be here. But so I went and like ran around backstage, and it was really amazing to see. Everybody was just like so excited, and so all the performances, like it really shows you that like they truly are. There's no lip syncing going on. There's
Right.
no
No,
Yeah,
like
tell.
it's
really are amazing.
truly live performances.
Right.
So how did you feel like it compared to what you just watched and then the energy like in the room?
Well, the thing was, like, when you're watching it in the like press room, you're watching it on a modern monitor and you're getting that sound, but you're also hearing the sound
Right.
from the stage.
So feedback?
So it's like a little echoey, so
Yeah,
you
delay.
can't hear it as
Right.
clearly. So I was really happy that I watched it again, because I was really able to like really hear how well they did,
Right.
which I think we all agreed that every singer is unbelievable.
Right, if they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, but even the audience, they were just always screaming, like did not stop screaming.
Yeah, that's amazing. What I just want to know, do you have the same opinion of everyone after seeing it the second time?
The one that I was kind of like confused about was Dia, because when I heard it, watching it, it kind of sounded like she had really meshed all the words together. It had felt like she had been mumbling, but then when I saw it again, I was like, okay, it was like more of the phrasing. It was like, it really was just about her. She wasn't stumbling. It was her making it her own.
Right.
And also, on the other side, I kind of got so excited originally when they were gonna perform Lady Marmalade, because my friend, one of the guys next to me, he knew what song they were performing, and I was like, don't tell me. And when they performed it, I was like, oh my God, because I have so many good memories with that song.
Yeah, I know.
So it
I
was
know.
like,
So awesome.
like
An era.
it definitely
epic.
wasn't as like amazing as watching like old school Christina with Maya with Pink with
Right,
Little Kid.
yeah.
It definitely wasn't that, but like my excitement like at that point was
Totally,
just, like, I was
totally.
like, oh my God, this
So
is
epic.
amazing. Yeah.
Well, let's go down the list of every performer then.
Yeah.
shall
First of
we?
all, I
do
just
it.
have to say that the setup is just beautiful.
Yeah.
That
the stage is
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it is beautiful.
so beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's making every performer look good
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
because
Look
they have
good.
somewhere to go.
Yeah.
And it's not just the square or just, like just
They
this
have the
one
walkway,
stage,
right.
flat
Yeah.
stage
Yeah,
or
they have
anything.
walkway.
You've got all the audience in between, everything too, so it adds so much energy.
Yeah, totally.
It's almost a little bit, that's kind of like what I love about George Lopez's show, is the way that the whole thing is broken
Yeah.
down. You can see the audience in different sections and all. It just kind of adds this energy.
Right.
I really
yeah,
like
that's
it.
true.
Because I was on when we were talking about The Voice last week,
Mm-hmm.
I had heard that they had a new set, and one of the things that my friend said was, there's not a bad seat in the house.
Yeah.
And I really felt that way.
Yeah,
could
That
totally
it's like
tell.
Yeah.
everybody could see everything. It definitely had that vibe to it.
Yeah, I was
So-
wondering what is the theater, and Emily said
It's a
that's on a
soundstage.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a soundstage.
Oh,
so there's
wow.
some really
Yeah.
epic designers there
Yeah, they
that
did
put
an
it all
amazing
together.
job. Yeah.
So I mean that's awesome. But first first performer, okay? Well, okay, actually, let's get back to Queen, the Queen medley. So Adam singing
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody, right.
He's like, he
his
melted
guitar.
me.
He is so.
He is
super
amazing.
Totally.
like when
He
he
whipped
like,
out that guitar. and
Oh my
rocked it.
God.
Wait, why is he so hot? I know, exactly. I think we all had the same reaction.
even when he stepped on that stage and like the light was hitting him, like
I know.
it was like so perfect. It was like, it just like made you
I
sad
know.
like that.
I was just like, please let him be faking playing that guitar so I don't have to just love him so much.
You know, it's funny. I liked Adam all along as far as before the show I'm talking about. He's a great performer. I love Maroon 5. But seeing his personality too.
Totally agree.
Yeah, totally different.
He's so cool. He's like cool, chill guy. He's funny. He's
Totally.
like all tatted up, you know. He's badass.
Yeah, like the
and
band
he
is
can
like
play.
him, basically.
I thought he was like some douchey rock star who like
too.
only dated supermodels.
Yeah, that's
And
what we were
he's,
talking
like,
about,
this
right?
chill, like down to earth guy who has like an amazing bromance.
I know.
with,
Yeah.
like,
I love that he has a bromance.
God.
Me
That's
too.
so awesome.
Christina was kind of dishing on that, but I'm
Yeah,
like, whatever.
I think she's a little jealous.
I think
she's
so.
like, I want to get
She's
in on this.
dishing
Yeah.
a lot,
Yeah.
right? She's dishing a lot.
Dishing it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, and CeeLo, we saw his eyes tonight.
Yeah.
I've never seen him.
mustache. And
I
a
was
mustache.
like, whoa, maybe
Oh,
that's just like
is that
not
what it
CeeLo
was?
at all.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
it was
Mustache,
both, yeah.
yeah.
And
he
I
That's
what
a
it was.
little mustache.
no
yeah.
idea. I was like, who is that guy?
I was a little bit like, I mean, it was cool to see his eyes at the same time. I wasn't prepared.
yeah, exactly.
Wow, okay, I
was
gotta
like,
get
I
used to
didn't-
that.
I
Yeah.
was like, I know that's CeeLo because his mouth.
Yeah, right.
It's always like that.
And he's wearing a giant red,
A red,
sweater with a
yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
And that's a seat.
Yeah.
But who is this man?
Right.
I have no idea. But, you know, I guess it was good. We had to see it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like our parents with Santa. You gotta know. But then CeeLo was on stage with "We Will Rock You" in the Queen
Oh,
medley.
yeah, in the middle of the mosh pit. Like, in the
Yes.
middle of that was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. See, and even with the staging, like you said,
Yeah, it was
the
perfect.
performers can be anywhere and start anywhere, and so the dynamic of all the
Right.
physicality is like perfect.
I don't know, when Christina came out, I was expecting something huge,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is. She kind of didn't do it for me tonight.
Yeah, she
and
didn't- it-
she's kind of off it a little. She's off just a little.
Just a little. I think she's trying to prove herself
That's exactly
so
it.
much.
Yeah.
I think
She's
that's
like,
it.
I'm still here,
Yeah.
you know.
Or
and it's too
watch,
much.
you know, like I'm the girl. You watch, whatever.
Yeah.
Move over, the guys.
Exactly.
And it's just a little much.
Yeah.
It was like, I remember because there was, when they first sang Crazy, there were these two, like, you know, they were just standing in one place, and there were these two great shots of her like looking back and smiling and like getting into it, and like I felt that was so much better because like you could kind of see her excitement. She had this smile on her face. Like, this was kind of like, I'm the best one here.
I'm the diva.
Like,
Yeah.
you're raising the curtain for me.
Right.
I didn't love it.
Yeah, it was like the three of
Yeah.
them were together, and
Yeah.
then,
And then
she's off on her own.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just a little weird.
She's just alienating
But-
herself.
Right.
I
And it's
did
the audience
like-
too.
I did like that they did. I liked the choice of the Queen medley.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
totally.
Yeah,
For
it was
sure.
amazing.
What did we think
For
about
sure.
Blake coming out in the middle of the Queen medley?
Blake's just Blake, I feel.
Yeah, he's Blake. He just can't.
I know.
He's all goofy and
He
tall.
can't
and-
pretend to be anything else.
No,
Yeah.
but he tries so hard, and his
He
personality is so
tries.
great that you forgive him for anything.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
just like him,
Exactly.
you just like him. Where Christina tries so hard,
I
that,
know.
and she's kind of got that diva-ish that you don't want to forgive her for things. I don't
Yeah.
really necessarily even like what she wore tonight.
I think
I don't think
whoever's
it's flattered
dressing
her.
her is like not okay.
not
That's
flattering
what,
her.
that's
It's
what
all
we were
about the
just
boobs.
talking. Like
the
what?
boobs.
Like who's making sure
she
that's
could
not coming out?
dress, so you know, and yeah, she gained a little weight, and that's okay. But she
Yeah.
needs to dress like it's not all
Yeah.
falling out.
When
you know?
I first saw her outfit, I saw it before they went on stage. I literally was like, "Is that seriously what she's wearing?"
Oh, you
tonight?"
mean for Lady Marmalade?
No, no,
No,
for
the
entire
beginning,
show.
yeah.
When I saw, like, she
That-
was
that
wearing
short.
fishnets. Like, I was like, what?
Well, it was just the whole thing was
Like-
just so high up, and
Yeah.
then it's almost like she was doing a Beyonce, because Beyonce does that,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But it just didn't. There was something kind of awkward because then the pants were up to here, so it kind of and then I know she's got like but even this looked smaller than everything out here. It just kind of looked
it shortened
awkward.
her torso, and she had this
It
big
did. It
belt
shortened
and-
everything.
Yeah,
so
no,
You know,
it's
the
no good,
only
no good.
whenever I see that, I think that the main thing that I think is that because, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I just do it, or I just talk to people that do it. But when I feel like insecure about my body, then put on the tight clothes and put on all that stuff because that's what's like attractive. If you don't feel attractive enough, you know.
I can totally get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I just don't think. Here's the thing, I don't want to like say like go into a whole thing of how much weight Christina has gained.
No,
or,
no,
like,
no.
Whatever,
That's not what
but
it's about.
Obviously, she hasn't always. She just has a different body type than she.
Used
she had
to.
before.
Exactly.
She's
She had a baby.
See, you know what?
Yeah, she had a baby.
I like
She's
her
not 17 anymore.
Exactly.
in these shorts, guys.
I like
Look
that
at her
too.
in these shorts. She actually looked good. I don't know if they'll show it again, but she actually they
And-
were a little
and her
longer.
boobs are covered. She looks
Look,
like
there she looks
she
good.
looks good. If all of you
And
listeners
she's
can't
wearing a
see us
shirt
right
where
now,
it's not all
Yeah.
falling
we're
out.
watching the show, and in rehearsal, Christina's wearing, you know,
With Raquel.
shorts with taste.
with a
with
t-shirt,
Raquel.
but it's like
With a t-shirt, it looks
boobs
good,
aren't falling
and I
out.
think her hair and makeup looked better here in rehearsal than
Then it did over
Yeah.
there.
Or when they
Better.
went to that dinner and she was wearing that light pink lip gloss.
that would look so good.
Which looks so much better. So
Yeah.
much natural.
I guess
Much
everything
more
with her is like pushing or like over the edge or
Right.
something.
All right, so let's get off Christina though.
Right, exactly.
We've been on it for a
So-
while.
Start on Raquel. Should we get your
yeah,
Raquel?
Let's start on
get to
Raquel.
Raquel.
Raquel is Christina's team. Actually, I wanted to say something too that I completely forgot to introduce DJ Jesse Janity. Oh yeah, he is so a part of the show.
Jesse.
And
Jesse!
him and I
Forgive
started on the
us.
show. And
What up, buzzers?
we
Have you
had
been booted out?
traditions. I
Yes,
know.
I've been booted out of
It's
this.
just all
studio.
these ladies.
Still here.
It's all the sexy ladies. But Jesse is still important.
Yes, you're
and
still here with
relevant
us.
and
We
needs
still
to
love
chip
you.
in. Yes, exactly. So Raquel Castro.
Raquel, who is playing on our screen right now.
Okay, she looks like a little mini Gloria Stefan.
Yeah,
That's
she,
so
yes,
true.
she
That's
does look
right.
like Gloria
That's
Stefan.
who she looks
Okay,
like.
Yes.
I think first. Here's the thing: whether Raquel wins this or not, I think Raquel's gonna be a star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Definitely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Look at her. Look,
Yeah.
she's rocking it. She was like the most confident person
Most.
Definitely.
today. Like,
It doesn't hurt that she's been in the business
Yeah,
for so
yeah.
long
Oh,
because she
right.
was in the movie Jersey
Jersey Girl.
Right.
and I loved her in that movie. And
Yeah,
I always
she's
wondered after I saw that, and I didn't see her pretty much in anything.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, what happened to her? So who you know, I'd love to know. As this comes out and evolves,
danced,
this
too.
what happened between that movie and this? Like, why
Yeah,
couldn't
that's what I was
she make
wondering.
it connections?
Well,
you know,
yeah.
that kind
Well,
of stuff.
well, that movie was a long time
I know it was.
ago.
She was a
So
little
what
girl.
happened
So she
between
was
that
probably
movie?
like 10. I
In
mean,
school.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you know,
We'll
they
see.
keep auditioning usually,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I don't know. But
She looked
I
good.
don't know. She has.
Yeah,
I
she
think,
looked
a
great.
It looks like
huge-
Gloria
Gloria
Stefan.
Stefan, that's
It-
true.
it
I wonder
really
if they
does.
did that on. I mean, she
I
just
mean,
her face just looks like
She
it.
just looks like even like a 20-something Gloria
Yeah.
Stefan. That is one thing that she does not look 16 here.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
know.
No.
They did dress her a little.
They-
I actually
They
liked
did it
her
with
second
Lily.
outfit.
They did it with Lily too. Lily.
Oh,
they dressed
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lily, it was very Christina.
It was. It was.
But I love because me personally, like, I like this is the kind of music I like. Like, I'm a pop type person.
Yeah, yeah.
So I love performances like this. I love high energy performances like this. And I really think she rocked it. And I mean, I really hope she goes far in this competition because
yeah, I think
and
she
you
has
know
You know
what?
what?
she will.
If
I think
not,
she will.
You're right. She's gonna be a star.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think
she's
she
already on the
has-
radar.
yeah.
You know, she's got and from a dancer's perspective, right? She's a good
yeah,
dancer.
she's a great. And by the way, she's wearing some stripper heels there. Like
Oh
she's
my
wearing,
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
She's
She's
wearing
not a
some-
16-year-old.
she's
She's not
wearing some
messing around.
She's
Lady
looking
Gaga
way older.
stripper heels there. Like she's
She's
little
dancing.
and
They're
like I
preparing
saw
her.
I saw her walking by too, and she's like, you can tell she's like so cute. She's like very giggly. Like she looked over and was just like, hi. She was just like
No, she's
very
ready.
smiling.
Yeah,
and
she is.
very,
She's definitely
like,
ready.
Yeah,
It's time.
she's
Is she
yeah.
super? Is she really small?
Oh, she's tiny.
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
what I
she's like
thought.
yay big.
Yeah.
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 What is her? Is she from New Jersey? Is that what it? Wait, maybe I just
No,
think
the
that 'cause
Jersey
of Jersey.
girl.
Yeah, you're just saying
Yeah.
that.
No,
Yeah.
I shouldn't, but
But anyway, so yay
yeah,
for her.
Right.
we like
Okay.
Raquel.
So that was the first performance. I could really couldn't really tell if she was like really nervous or not, you know?
Oh, she was not nervous.
I think
No,
I would
not
be.
at all.
She knows what she's
She
doing.
was into it for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, what about the king of second chances, Jared Blake?
Okay,
on Blake's
Blair
team?
said, I think that name just doesn't apply anymore.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
No.
He's
He's
like,
on the
here's
show,
his
I
chance.
mean.
Because wow, the guy just rocked it. He shows so much, like just experience, performance, so much enthusiasm. I love the song. I thought the song choice
You know,
was
it
Use
was
Somebody
really
by
perfect for
Kings of
him
Leon.
because his voice like sounded exactly like Kings of Leon.
Here's
Like,
the thing.
exactly.
I know.
Well, here's my thing with him. First of all, like I said, it's really not my style, not like my style.
Right.
okay.
And I'm not. That was one of those songs for me where it was like, I see it, I like it first, and then I just hear it so much
got it.
that I was
got
just so over it, and so it's like
You
one
mean
of
the
those songs,
song or like him singing the song?
kind of both.
Kind of
it
both.
was like I just
Yeah.
I was never. I think he has a good voice. I think he has a good voice, but I just don't. There's something about him I just don't see it.
He sounds too much like
He
it.
sounds like, I don't know. There's just, I don't know what it is.
I think maybe it's
just, like,
because he's not your type of music.
yeah,
I don't know.
and I don't know. You know, there's some people, whether it's your type of music or not, that it's just like you're not
You
like
just aren't feeling it.
you don't just feel it, and
Yeah.
I think that's something I feel with him. I don't know what it is, but maybe if it was a different song, I would have liked it more. I don't know. I'm just
The only
don't
thing
like
that I
that
would
song
say
very
about that
much.
song that he has to be really careful. Well, that he doesn't do it all the time. He was sliding a lot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys sing too,
Yeah.
so you know what I mean.
I
was
don't
walking
sing, and-
around
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
ground,
I think all of them have those
sing.
defaults that they.
You
And-
got to be
yeah.
careful
Back
because
to.
then your pitch
Yeah.
goes
I know.
off.
Yeah, that's true. Some of them got pitchy in some places. I know we noticed one big part where it got pitchy. I forget where it was. It was
Lily?
later on.
Lily,
Yeah.
who
Oh,
went, like,
Lily
too
was
high.
Yeah,
totally
that
pitchy.
was
We'll
weird.
get to her.
It's
That
like
got weird.
it's kind of like that scratchy thing. I don't love either. Maybe that's it.
You don't like rockers.
You mean in
Yeah,
that
I-
quality
so
you don't
I
like
don't
voice?
love that. I don't
You like
love
pure.
that
You like pure
scratchy-
more.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah,
the
I think
pure,
that's a personal taste.
powerful
Yeah.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's. I mean, he did a great performance. I mean, obviously he got the place rocking. But one of the things I did notice was, when I was backstage, I would like kind of look around to see how everybody was reacting
Yeah.
to every performance. And at one point I was with some like NBC people, and with Raquel, they were all watching. When Jared came on, they were all on their Blackberries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
really?
Wow.
I don't think he's as much of a
Showstopper.
Yeah, I think that might
Wow,
be a good one.
I so disagree.
I just
He also isn't like a 16-year-old like
Yeah.
sex
but-
girl.
I would
so
hate for that to
affects-
come for age to come into play because
I know, but I'm
think-
just saying, in terms of watching, like I think
Yeah.
he was awesome and sounded. So maybe everyone was just watching her because she was like dancing and all this glitter and stuff. He was just like standing on
Yeah.
stage.
No,
I think
he
he's
walked-
awesome.
But he walked around. He
No,
went into the
Yeah.
crowd.
He worked it a lot. That was just something I did notice, that it was like
Yeah.
it probably because like power voices draw people in, I think, a lot of the time. Voices like Frenchie, voices like that's kind of a mainstream type thing. And there are rockers on the show, which I think is good because it changes things up.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you need different
it'd be boring
types.
if everybody was like Raquel and Frenchie. But I think when it comes down to it, it's a show on NBC it's a primetime show at NBC. It has a very mainstream audience, and I think that's gonna come down to it a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, he has 6 kids. He was an alcoholic.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yes, and so he just got sober. So when they were saying that, going through his biography, I was just like, I really hope he gets
I don't think that I'm gonna think that he's gonna stay. I don't think he's gonna be gone after
right.
tonight.
Yeah,
I
me
really
neither.
don't.
Wait,
We'll
how
see.
many are they cutting out of the entire
Cutting
Two
out
out of
two.
each, which is
Out
so
of each team,
hard.
which is insane.
I actually
That's insane.
We'll talk about it in predictions.
Right.
Okay,
we'll talk
yeah,
about it in
right.
predictions.
Okay.
All right.
Who's
Beverly.
next?
Beverly McClellan. Okay. So
Melissa
someone in
Etheridge.
the studio that I won't name called her a Scottish Nazi.
Yeah.
And that was an interesting
It
comparison.
wasn't one of us four, was it?
No.
It wasn't one of us four.
No. So, not my words, but a Scottish Nazi.
It was a little bit of a blend.
mean,
I don't know
it's
how
very
Blake could have
accurate.
said, look, I love Beverly, but I don't know how Blake could have said hot and sexy.
Yeah. I don't know why that
You look hot and
happened. I'm
sexy.
not
By the
sure
way,
what
it was
happened.
like it's also one of the things too. It's like he's married to this like blonde pageant queen.
Yeah,
type.
I know.
Like,
Literally pageant queen, yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he was kind of like just as we were saying,
Kidding?
just being Blake, like being
Yeah.
A
I
nice
don't know.
guy.
I think like we were talking before about like my rocker. I don't like that as much, but I also like Jared more than I like Beverly.
I thought Beverly did amazing.
I think she has a
love Beverly.
great
Her
voice.
voice
but
is
my
amazing.
God, not only
There's
was the
something
voice
that creeps me
amazing,
out
it
about
was. You probably it's the this.
It's the
head shaking, right?
It's
Yeah.
it's the Scottish Nazi.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
just
not- I like the
little
second
too
outfit better.
Scottish now.
Yeah, it's
I like the second
it's
with
too
the red
much of
coat.
the Scottish Nazi.
She had the
Yeah.
black
Oh, yes,
pants, the black
that's
and the red
better.
coat.
Yeah.
I like that better.
I just her energy into it is awesome, and I think that she is also one of those that can't be anybody else but herself, and
Yeah.
I
so
do
she
think-
really accepted that, and I can
I do
admire
like that she's very unique.
She did
She's-
better to
she's-
me in that song than Melissa Etheridge.
Right, I know. I was.
I don't
thinking
know
Yeah,
this
she
song.
really
so.
kicked-
sounded like Melissa Etheridge a lot, but she gave a lot.
I mean, I love Melissa, but she gave it even more than Melissa.
She
I don't
did.
know.
And
She sounded better.
She didn't
her
have like
voice
a
sounded
nervous
better.
bone in her body, and she
Not
just
at
like
all.
rocked that crowd. Like
Definitely.
she worked
I
that
agree with
crowd.
you. I agree with
Unbelievable.
you.
She looks
was
like she
awesome.
loved it too.
Yeah.
Which is
I
nice
think
to see.
the thing is with her, I think that she's one of those people. She's obviously so confident. I think if she didn't win this competition, she's not somebody who would like be down in the dumps and
Right,
never
and lie down.
I think like she's somebody who could be performing at places like the House of Blues or the True, like those type of
Right.
places. And I think those fit her more. I don't think
Then-
she's going to be selling out arenas around the world. I don't see her as that. But I think that's like an important quality if you can still keep it going and still perform. I think she has a career ahead of her. I don't think she's going to be like #1 on the Billboard charts. But
Only
I
depends
do
on the
think-
song, though.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
true.
I'm telling you, there are some singers that you give them the right song,
Because Melissa
That's true.
Etheridge sells out.
sells out. I think she has a following. There's going to be a following
Really?
for
You
her,
think so?
just like Melissa Etheridge has this
Isn't
amazing following.
Is Melissa, I'm not that like
Savvy on her?
Is savvy on? Isn't she more country? Is she
No,
more,
no,
oh,
she's rocker.
Oh,
She-
I
yeah,
thought she was.
She's
more
rocker.
country.
I mean,
Oh,
these
okay.
two are like head to head.
Oh, okay.
And
She
Melissa
literally
sells
sounds like
out.
Oh, okay.
Beverly. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
For
sounds
some
she
reason, I
sounds
thought
like Beverly.
maybe that's why I was thinking. I
It's just
thought
a certain
Melissa was more-
audience.
Yeah.
It's a certain audience. That's what we have a lot of, diversity in the show. It's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what I
which
love.
is awesome. Every
I
single
love-
person brings something different.
This is beating American Idol like
Yeah.
50 million times. We're just at the beginning of the
yeah.
live show.
Yeah.
It's American Idol on
crazy.
crack.
Insane.
Yeah.
Is
It
what
really is.
we say.
Yeah.
I love this. All right, so next, honey.
Oh yeah. So next,
We have Dia.
is it? Oh yeah.
Was it Dia?
My
Dia-
pages.
Dia
Oh wait.
Frampton.
Right.
No.
I'm
Sorry,
getting Lily. Wait.
No,
no,
Lily
Lily
was
was-
at the end. So I think you're right.
Oh,
It is Dia.
It's Dia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dia.
With Heartless.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Dia,
I loved
yeah.
it. It's because
She's on Blake's
team.
Personally, for me, I like the phrase version of "Heartless" better than Kanye West.
Yeah, me
too.
too.
Yeah, I think
That
it's
got played,
so
like,
much
almost
better.
more the same.
I know a lot of people who like it a lot more than Kanye's version, and it really reminded me of that. And I mean, that's something. It's one of her performing that song. It's something that I'd like listen to like when I'm trying to go to sleep or like
Yeah.
when I'm. It was
Soothing.
so soothing and relaxing, and it was so beautiful.
And it's beautiful because she, like this quiet little girl, comes out and
Yeah.
she like rocks it
She
and
really
she
did.
like feels it.
Yeah, she
It's
felt it.
awesome. She brought it.
We love her because on one of the first times that we saw her on TV, literally right before she went on, she's like, I feel like I'm gonna die. She's like said such stage fright.
She has such stage fright, and playing piano and singing.
Thank God
is
Blake
so
did
hard.
that.
Yeah,
I know.
Thank God
That's
Blake
so
did
good.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, but that right there tells you a good, like, he's a great team leader and a coach.
Yeah.
Because for him to see that and go, okay, let me put you in front of something until you can really get more comfortable.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. And like,
and not only that, having the piano with all the dry ice and everything, it made the stage.
It was amazing.
It was
That's
just
perfect for her.
It was
amazing.
kind of like, I felt just after you saying that, it kind of felt like, you know, those music videos that are just so simple,
Like,
but so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Good,
It seemed like that. It was
Right.
and it was kind of Christina said this about Xenia, but I kind of feel this about Gia, is I could listen to an album,
The
of
whole
her.
album.
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
I really could.
she definitely has an album, no matter what.
Yeah.
She's already has
Yeah,
some
Megan
success.
Dia. Yeah, we
it
knew
was
about that.
Like,
With
I
her
didn't.
sister.
What kind of success?
From Utah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have a few albums out.
Yeah, it was like
Her and her sister?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, her and her
didn't know
sister.
that.
It's called Megan Dia.
They actually were about to go on tour, and then she got the show, and they had to cancel
did
their
her
tour.
sister.
No, Meg didn't audition, or I'm not really sure how that.
But they've
first
been
season
like
worked.
around for a while, and at first they were like kind of up and coming, and then the momentum slowed down for some reason. I
Yeah,
know that she was an art teacher, a like kindergarten art teacher or something, which is probably reflects the way she dresses.
Yeah.
We have to work on that.
I know.
By the way,
Like,
I think we
listen.
needed a whole new costume department.
Absolutely, because
Someone
that
else
with the
needs
bow
to go
tie
in
and
there.
the, oh my
But like
gosh.
it was like a nun.
It was such a
Yeah,
mess.
it was too
thing.
much. It's like, okay, we know you're sweet, we know you're
Yeah.
kind, whatever, but you don't have to dress from here.
I know.
Yeah.
And by the way, too,
It's okay to
what
have a
kind of-
neckline.
What kind of annoyed me too is Xenia also had the same exact big bow on her
Yeah.
dress, and I was like,
Yeah, the
Senya's was at
bows.
least a little bit more appropriate for her.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
was a little bit
Yeah.
more, straps or whatever.
Yeah.
But this one, like this,
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
the second outfit she wore with
yeah.
the black, at least,
Yeah,
it was
that
a
was
little bit more
really
open. It was
cute.
nice.
Yeah, I
but I
like
just
that
like
dress.
make it just a little shorter.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
like mini skirt. You don't have to,
Yeah.
but just above the knees.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
give it
even
a
a
little.
mini skirt like that would be better than I think what she was wearing.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I'm not saying hoochie out or anything,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
just a little bit more. It's too matronly for her.
Yeah,
way
too
too
much.
matronly.
I
Too
wonder,
much.
because you couldn't even see. It was just like straight down. You couldn't even see that she like had a body.
Right.
She was just like
Yeah.
a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like it just.
it was
doesn't-
frumpy.
Yeah, it
Frumpy.
was
It's a good
I-
word.
it might have been her too. It might have been
Yeah.
like,
It might have been
this
like-
is what makes me
yeah,
feel comfortable.
Exactly,
I was about to say
which
that.
I
Right.
could see that definitely happening.
Yeah, and especially like
It's like her protective blanket.
Yeah,
Exactly.
blanket.
exactly, and just until maybe she gets more confident on
Right.
stage. But I know that since I play piano and sing at the same time on stage, it just bugs me. I'm classically trained, so it bugs me when people like bend over at the piano. And she was like slouching a lot.
Yeah.
She was.
And I was just like,
it seemed like maybe constricting.
yeah, exactly. It
I
would like constrict her voice.
I think too, like I think she was kind of, because I remember watching it. There was some points where she wasn't playing the piano,
Right,
So she
I saw
didn't
that.
really know like
She's
what
like
to
this.
really do
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
body.
Maybe
Yeah.
she should have
it
like
was
gotten
like,
up or
like
I don't
she
know,
wanted
something.
to like really go for it, but it's like, I guess, I mean, you would know better than I would, but like you have a small space
Yeah.
between. So I think she was kind of trying to like really, like how Christina was saying, like you really fought. She really was a fighter. She was trying to do that, but kind of her limitations, I think, were so
Yeah.
small. She didn't
It's
really
that
know
or-
how to
and-
deal with it.
And I think it's confidence
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
Lady
exactly.
Gaga
Definitely
on a
confidence.
piano is
Yeah, leg up.
standing up and
Legs
everything.
everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
She's awesome.
confidence.
Definitely
She's
confident.
still
Definitely
little
confident.
scared.
Yeah, little art teacher. She can teach us all
But
finger
wow,
painting.
what a voice!
Yeah,
Can't wait to see more
seriously.
from her.
So then I think the next performance was Lady Marmalade. Is that right?
Mhm, yes.
So we all know Christina was obviously the only original in the bunch. Obviously, don't know who dressed her.
I think it was trying
Big
being
mistake.
to fit in the same outfit that she did.
It's,
it.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
It
what
was
it
like
is.
literally, I was just waiting for her to fall out of that
I
dress.
know. I was so
I was just
scared.
like,
I was
she
so
was. I
scared.
literally thought she was.
At the performances, did you really think that that was gonna
completely.
happen?
I was like, this is live. They would
Yeah.
be so screwed
Yeah.
if she legitimately
Something fell out.
fell out.
Which is why I wonder what could they do to make sure that
I
that
guess
didn't happen.
I mean a lot of double stick tape.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but
A ton, I'm sure.
There was,
yeah.
But you can.
It's
see,
also
too,
a corset.
It was very
a corset's not going to go
Very
anywhere.
tight. It just
Yeah.
seemed like
Very
it didn't
constricting.
fit around here, you know?
Right.
So it was like a
Someone
second
also
away.
said that it was just like a bad silhouette for her.
Yeah,
know, she's-
exactly.
Yeah, it was just not right. And I think like we'll get to Blake's performance too. And I mean, I love that song. We were saying before, like
Yeah.
I was so excited when I heard that they were doing it, but I really wanted it to be more I wanted to be more reminiscent of the actual song, like have each one of them sing a part and then maybe have her do the last section like we remember her doing.
Yeah,
I
because
thought that's what was gonna
remember like
happen.
how her voice coming in when she would start doing that more it was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like it was like a moment in a song, and I kind of wanted that again.
Yeah.
And it was like we were saying how she was in the center the entire time and how Blake but I think we've kind of come to understand and maybe almost accept that that's Christina and
Yeah.
that isn't changing
Right.
anytime soon.
Yes.
She's not gonna move over to the
Stay
side.
Yeah.
tuned in for the count, the eye count.
Yeah, the eye count. Oh my god.
By the way, like to play a little bit devil's advocate, a lot of that's what makes a good performer is
Yeah.
like you have to be comfortable with being center stage.
Oh,
Well,
totally.
yeah,
And,
but you
like-
still, hey, it's like being in a game. You got to
Yeah.
be a good sport too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't just be
Yeah.
hogging the ball.
You have to be
know?
generous.
Well, she was never. It's not like she was in a group or anything.
Yeah,
she's
that's
used
true.
to
She was
being,
always solo.
Yeah, she's always been solo. She's always been.
But if you see it, what I'm saying is that you look at some of the other ones, CeeLo or you know
Yeah.
Blake or whatever, they're not like that.
That's
They
true.
don't hog the
Yeah.
performance. It's just her. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just her thing, and it could be an insecure thing, or it could be a thing where I'm going to dominate because I'm the female here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe something, it's gone to her head or whatever. All
Yeah.
of the success. I don't know.
And she probably does not even realize it.
Yeah.
well,
maybe
by
not.
the way, you know this is like kind of random, but true. I think that Justin Timberlake did an interview recently, and he said, with me, like. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Christina, and Britney, we were so young, and if we wanted to go to Bali, if we said, I want to go to Bali, a plane would be there, and we'd go to Bali. That's
insane.
obviously not going to turn out well for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
Like,
exactly.
It's not
This is
gonna
the way
turn out
she
well.
grew up.
And
Like,
if
it's
everyone's
just
treating
not.
you even when she was so young like
Yeah.
God, you know, like you're so
Yeah.
amazing, it's gonna become a part of who she
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what
exactly.
she expects. That's
Right.
scary. Okay, the next performer is Xenia. Right?
She's
I
like,
know.
she's it's one of those things where she's adorable, and I liked that she really did smile and come out
Yeah,
of her
she
shell.
did.
really did well as far as
Yeah.
from where we saw her in rehearsal.
I
Like
was
this,
so
you know, with the
afraid,
hands.
yeah.
And Blake was like hugging her and trying to
Yeah.
make her feel.
That was
I
such
want
a
to give
cute
her a
moment.
year-long
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
a
I
year-long
know.
hug might make her a little
Yeah,
better.
she's just so scared, and I just really want to be like, it's okay.
It's okay.
You're great. Like just point your hand if you're gonna point your hand.
Right.
you know?
I remember the beginning episodes. They were.
Yeah.
She was saying that she's like never sung out loud
Yeah,
in front of like
yeah.
anyone,
Yeah.
any sort of audience.
And now
Right.
it's like 15 million
All of-
people.
Yeah,
all of a sudden,
exactly.
bam.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
I
whole
think
world.
here's the thing with her. I think if she's one of the people in this show that if she doesn't go any farther, she should be really, really proud. I think she really ended. If this is her last performance, I think she truly ended on a high note.
I do too, and I think
She grew
she's
a
just
lot.
not
She
mature
grew.
yet. She's
Yeah.
not ready yet.
She's too young.
but
yeah,
she
she's
has
too young.
proven that she is going to be a force to be reckoned with because that voice
Yeah,
is
it's great.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is incredible.
Yeah, and you know, Chris was saying too that she was kind of like Nora Jones,
Yes.
reminded me of.
Yes.
It's true.
Maybe it's because the cover of Nora Jones's last album was like a dress kind of like she was wearing.
No,
But
it's
also
the tone of
the
her
look,
voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
then
look,
the tone. And
So unique, something so unique, you know, that you never heard before.
yeah,
Right.
and obviously like I want to like her more because she's so sweet and like looks so
Yeah.
nice and timid. So anyway, we like her. She sang Price Tag by Jessie
Yeah,
J.
the one thing that I did notice is I felt like the song was a little too low for her. I think she should have brought it up because a lot of times she's like, never bother. It's just like the energy was kind of low because the song, the pitch was low.
Yeah, so it kind of was monotone and it kind of didn't build up anywhere.
Right.
There's nothing.
She should have, the key should have been higher.
Yeah, completely. I totally agree.
Just a tad, but just, she did that last week.
Yeah.
Last week. Well, or what was it? When she was doing the when the two were going against her, the battle rounds, right?
What was that song?
I can't remember the song that she sang, but
it was
same
with
thing.
the other shy girl.
Yeah,
right.
It was like a really random. I don't think it was.
But again, it was a very low, like it was the key was too low. So that's the only thing I'm wondering why Blake didn't like raise her key on that one.
Yeah. Well, the next person, Lily Elise.
I kind of felt bad for her because, I mean,
the weakest of the night.
She's Christina's
definitely the weakest of the night, and I think it was so true. The second half of her performance really was like you could tell she does have a really good voice.
Yeah, her voice is amazing.
She really does have an amazing voice, but it's one of those things like the bar is so high, and the performance was weird. Like. She doesn't have the stage presence.
No stage presence.
She seemed uncomfortable,
right.
like really weird in how she was moving. And the dancers and that
horrible.
whole thing. It was
horrible. Bad idea.
And then she kind of went flat a little bit and she was kind of all over the place.
And Adam said it right. He was like, why did we need, was it Adam? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why did we need all these dancers?
It was Adam and Blake.
They're like, what?
And Blake was like, what's up with the mimes?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
She got offensive to that one.
Yeah.
I know. But it's like, it's one of those songs that's supposed to stand on its own.
Yeah.
And the voice is supposed to stand on its own.
Yeah.
Like a group of guys dancing around. Like,
She needs more coaching. Because she does have a great instrument, but she needs to learn how to support the instrument better.
Yeah, she doesn't. It's like wearing out. The more she pushes, the less air she gets.
The same thing with the battle rounds. When she went to hit, they were in the room, and she went to hit a note, and it was like yelling, just pure yelling.
Exactly.
That's why I was like, there is no support under that. It's not that you can reach the note; it's how you reach the note.
Yeah, exactly. Or coming up above the, coming to the note.
Right.
It's like, please let me hit the note.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about Frenchie later, but when you put her on a stage with Raquel and with Frenchie, it's like...
Or in Beverly, I mean, the same team,
But
there's
she's
no way.
more similar to Raquel. So it's like there's no way.
No.
I mean,
Raquel
there's no competition.
Is further along.
Raquel is ready, and she is not.
She's not.
Raquel has an X factor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
And Lily just
does not. Not at all.
And I actually liked Lily more than the other girl.
I did not. I was very upset last week when she got picked over the other one.
Who was the other girl? Who's the other girl?
And now I can't remember.
Because
they were
I
both
remember
a little
thinking
pitchy.
that.
They were like both kind of. It wasn't as bad as like Blake's last one or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up because I know that I have it here.
But I did kind of like her. But then I don't know. It just, and I didn't like the way they dressed her either.
I just thought it wasn't right.
Like
it wasn't flattering for her, and like it just doesn't have to be so like tight, sucked in. Like she obviously was uncomfortable in it.
Yeah.
I felt like
It's like Raquel
detracted.
can work a dress like that.
Exactly.
That's she feels. You can obviously tell she feels comfortable having her boobs to her chin.
And also it feels more comfortable moving around stage.
Yeah, dude, if you can work it, work it. Yeah. But if you can't, it's obvious.
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey Jesse, can you find out for me who she performed against in the battle round and what song
Lily Elise performed against?
Because I remember when she got picked over the other one, when Christina picked Lily, that was the one that I was at home and I was like pegging each one, and at home I went no. Not because she hit that one note can you justify this performance.
Lily was also one of the
Oakley.
Sherry Oakley.
Sherry, but what did they sing? Do you remember? Sherry. I'm trying to remember what she was, but I do remember that.
I do remember that one feeling weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Since You've Been Gone.
Oh, right.
Since You've Been Gone. Yeah,
and they picked up the note.
And I think it's because Lily was hitting a little higher notes, but the other one had a better tone and more, like, just more training to her.
Yeah,
Definitely.
But, and I think that's one of the things, Christina, obviously she loves tone, but she loves that. If you can hit that high note,
yeah, who cares?
Christina's that's what Christina loves. She loves that.
She loves the belting, and
but
she
loves
loves overdoing it.
She made a mistake because she's the weakest of the entire night.
Yeah,
she was
made a mistake.
these performers were like up to here, the caliber, and Lily was on her own.
Yeah, it's true.
I
think she's going home.
Yeah,
she's one of those things. She's one of those. I wanted her to do well.
I know. I really did.
She had like a nice
because she seems like nice.
But by the way, she did better in Lady Marmalade. I think she was better in Lady Marmalade than she was in her performance.
I agree. I do remember her in Lady Marmalade.
Because I did watch her there,
yeah,
you know, and I was like, oh.
She wasn't bad at all, I don't think. And I mean, Lady Marmalade's also a song where they're continuously screaming.
Could be a bad song for her, too.
Yeah,
the song that she did with,
yeah.
Fergie song.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely. Well, I think the next thing is it now Blake's performance with the team doing Maroon 5.
Which was so adorable.
Adam Levine.
The bromance at a high.
I remember, I was in a room with probably like 50 people, and the first note of that song hit, it was either like everybody laughed or was like, oh, like everybody was like was like so happy and was like it just something that was like, oh, that's so cute. They like, it was just fun.
Yeah, and you saw Adam Levine was like, oh, that's
Plus he was like dancing along with it. He was like, yeah.
But I will say that Blake sounded a little.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
And I think he's really awkward on stage, and he's like, am I holding a guitar? Am I not? I'm going to move my hands.
What do I do with my hand? He just comes out with his vest. He's like, hands in the pockets.
It was definitely,
I'm terrified.
I can definitely say with that song, like, Maroon 5's version is 100% better.
Oh, of course.
And I think, like, hearing Patrick start off in it, I think he was better than, like, when
you liked Patrick starting. I did not like Patrick starting off that song.
I liked him better because when Xenia came in, I thought it went down because she was so nervous.
Oh, that awkward, just awkward.
Exactly, it was so awkward. Like, at least because, I mean, it's with all of Maroon 5 songs. Like, you have to have a confidence with them.
Definitely.
And that's what Patrick had. And like, I think when she walked in like so small, I think it was better when Dia and Jared came in. I actually like Jared better in that song than I did in his. Yeah. And then I thought with Blake, like, here's the thing with Blake, I feel as if he just doesn't care. It's like he just wants to go out and like sing and have fun.
Yeah,
and I think that's what he did.
That's true. I think that is what probably.
Like,
he's not all worried about what people are gonna think. He just does it.
I mean, he's pretty much the antithesis of Christina. I
think. Right. And by the way, I feel as if it was like kind of him like joking, like playing a joke with Adam and like joking around. Yeah. Like, and I thought it was it lightened up the show. It was a fun moment, and I think it was one of those things that it made the show different. Too. Right. It emphasized how different the show is.
Well, I will say that Dia, did you guys notice how much she moved in that song?
Yeah, she was. She was like feeling it. I felt like
she felt comfortable. She was moving. So
she was wearing a prettier dress.
Much prettier dress. Yeah. Like I said, that's the dress that I wanted to
looked cuter.
Just shorten it up a little bit, and we're doing good. We're almost there. But she was very comfortable on there, moving good, and just got into it. So she stood out to me in that song.
Yeah, she did, definitely.
I liked her. I wasn't sure about the cherry blossom trees on stage. Don't know what the meaning of that was. But it's just super random.
Right.
But they wanted to change it up. I don't know. Right.
I think they did well. I think it was like, totally a joke.
Best line of the entire show. That's what she said.
Yeah.
I was like,
in length. In
length. I mean,
dude, but Adam walked right into that one.
He really did. But
bad news.
It was one of those things that once again emphasized like how much fun they have together.
Yeah.
And
it's cool to see the energy between them because you don't know.
For sure. Right.
It's fun.
There's some sort of bromance going on. But the next person, Patrick Thomas, the hat. I Hope
Hat's
You Dance by
ridiculous.
Leanne Warwick.
The hat is just not fitting him.
I don't like the
like
hat.
the hat.
I don't like the hat. It's
I know a lot of country people
It's like,
wear
I know
hats.
your country, but I can't see your face when you wear the hat.
But maybe
I'm
it's just a
sorry.
different hat. It doesn't mean that
Small-
he can't.
a little
It's just a
smaller?
smaller. It's just like
Yeah.
awkward
It covered
on
his
him.
entire face.
But
And he
here's
is
the
cute.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's
is.
absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I
we
think
want to
is-
take his pants
it's
out,
all-
apparently.
Yeah, Christina
Yeah, what was
wants to do
that?
She
it.
was like, I don't know
no,
what to
but
say,
really.
And
but
do
you have
what's-
to be naked.
Do you know what's so funny too is when I was watching it live, somebody behind me goes, "Doesn't she have a boyfriend?" And I literally wanted to say, her boyfriend's like a PA from like just some like 20-year-old random guy.
Really?
Yeah, who
Really?
she met on like this, who was like a PA on the set of Burlesque. So it's like
Oh,
he
right.
is not
Yes.
leaving her anytime soon for any reason.
Girl can do what she wants.
Like,
Listen, girl's got to get
exactly.
some. She just got
But that was
divorced.
kind of awkward, though.
It was awkward
in the middle
because
of
she
a,
did it
Yeah.
again.
and again. Yeah.
She didn't let it go.
Right.
Everyone's like,
Yeah, take your pants off.
Take your pants off.
What?
She's like, no, but really, take
That
your
was
pants
just
By the
so
way,
I think she
awkward
didn't
to
know
me.
how to get out of it.
I think
Yeah.
I think Adam saved it by saying Christina Aguilera wants to do you.
Yeah.
I think he
Right.
kind of like he like eased kind of the
Kind of like a
But
resolution.
okay, so I know that country music is really big and very popular,
Yeah.
and you know I don't mind country music at all. But I don't know why, but Patrick did not capture me tonight.
neither.
I wasn't a fan of his from the beginning. I
No.
remember when he got picked over the guy, Mormon guy, gay Mormon guy,
Yeah.
who I loved.
He was great.
His voice was better, and I don't think Patrick has like that astounding of a voice.
I think it's one of those things. Like again, Patrick. I do think Patrick has a very good voice, and I think I think it's one of those. I understood why Blake chose him because Blake obviously relates more to
Wants to make
Yeah,
him
exactly.
a mini me.
It's obviously
All of
yeah.
them have mini
I've
me's.
seen
definitely.
interviews with Blake,
He's like
who's
the only country guy, right?
yeah, now he is. Like Blake has said, like no matter what happens with Patrick in this competition, like I'm going to take him to Nashville and like introduce him to everybody I know and like make him a star.
Wow, that's
Wow.
So
crazy.
I
That's
think
cool.
Blake has
Taken him
obviously
under his
yeah,
wing.
exactly.
Yeah,
And-
I invited them to his house for
Yeah,
to
that was
eat or
sweet.
whatever. That
yeah,
was
that-
nice.
that's nice.
But he just did not blow me away, and that when he changed keys in that song,
Oh, I know.
lost me.
No, I know.
It was awkward.
Yeah, it was awkward. It was a
So
whole lot
awkward. All of a sudden, I mean, there's a you know I like modulations in songs, but that one was weird.
Well, it works every other time I've heard that song, and with any other live performance.
Yeah, but
he was not working for me.
It wasn't like maybe it was in the appropriate place or it wasn't the right modulation. It sounded off key.
Yeah, you're right. It did sound off.
It sounded like it went to a different key than what it's supposed to go in the modulation.
mhm.
So
Sorry, what
Yeah,
was,
it wasn't right.
Oh, it was Leanne Womack.
yeah, I hope you or
Yeah, I hope you
dance.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
was bad news. I didn't like him either. I thought it was funny how Adam was like, "You're like me. You have the same thing as my deal, like classy and simple." And I'm like, I mean, it's not like he's not classy or not simple,
Yeah.
but like
Did you
totally
see
different.
Did you see how red he turned
No,
when he
no,
went
it
to sing
was-
that
Yeah.
one note? He just
Oh,
like
yeah.
be red. I'm like breathe.
It was
The whole time
no,
he
it
was like, breathe.
It was Blake who called him classy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
it was
Blake
Blake.
who
It was
was like,
Blake.
"You're a classy country star." Adam was more like, "Yeah, you're very." Maybe it was simple, but it was Blake who was like, "You're a classy."
Oh
guy."
yeah. Because they're all the way he dresses and
Yeah.
stuff. He's like, look at you, whatever.
Yeah.
And like to me, you know, what I want is like an Adam.
Well, CeeLo did say like you could win this competition.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
say that.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get
No,
that
I
either.
don't
I'm
get
sorry.
that.
I felt like they had run out of like nice things to say, and he was like, "Oh, okay, you'll
He's
win
just
it."
pulling for his
But by the
country
way-
people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe he
Right.
like
weird.
fell asleep for
Like
a little
his
bit.
blind audition, like with his blind audition,
Patrick's?
like Patrick's blind, he was like a front runner.
Did
after
he
his
sing
blind.
Blake's song? Is that
No.
who? That wasn't.
No.
it.
He sang a country song, but
Yeah, I don't think I
Did he sing Miranda Lambert song? No.
No,
the
There
guy
were a few
who-
country
Blake was
ones.
the one
seriously
who,
offended by the
I
person
think I do
that
remember
sang that.
he did sound really good in the blind audition, but this
Yeah.
one tonight just
No.
did not, compared to the
think-
others, did not blow me away.
I think. Oh yeah, everybody but Christina turned around in the blind audition
Oh wow.
because she was like, you're like, she was like, I love you, but you're just not.
You're better
Not for
yeah.
me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
I totally agree with
The
that.
last one.
Last, certainly not
Frenchie.
least, Frenchie Davis, who has been on Broadway,
Yeah.
who was in Rent on Broadway, who
Right.
played Joanne. And she has, I mean, to me, that's some experience
Yeah.
that all of the other performances she has over them, you know? But, I mean, what did you guys sing? She sang a David Guetta featuring Kelly Rowland song.
I think it's a perfect song for her. I think that dance music is definitely like just perfect for her.
Yeah. Totally.
I think she'll
I thought
make
it was
a big
I
mark.
thought it was. I definitely thought she knocked it out of the park. I mean, I saw backstage. I saw Emily Valentine, who was eliminated last week, and she was like, I saw Frenchie's rehearsal, and another person said it too. They were like, she killed it. It's gonna blow everybody away. And after,
her voice is phenomenal.
yeah, after it was really funny. I saw somebody was going through like everything reporters had said after watching the show, and one of them was Frenchie's performance was the final FU, but actually said it to American Idol.
Yeah, right.
So true. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. I mean, I think she did really well, but there was still something. Guys, I don't know what it is. She did great,
I know. I completely agree with you.
but there was still
There
was
something missing.
Yeah,
for me.
I feel
agree
she
with
didn't
you.
have something that Raquel had,
exactly.
or you know,
maybe
or,
it's because usually with those types of songs, you want to see the person dance with those types.
Yeah.
And
feel like
She can't move.
She can't move.
maybe
I'm
it was
sorry,
something
it's
with
just-
like her sing. I
Yeah.
feel like there is something missing.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm trying to. I feel like
think-
she maybe wasn't emotionally connected to the song.
I
Yeah,
think
there was-
I don't like. I like when people get emotion, like when somebody's crying when they're singing a song. Like I get that. I really like that. I don't like when people cry when the judges start talking or the coaches start talking. I don't know. There's something like
Wait,
weird
was
about
she?
it.
Was,
Yeah,
oh,
she
you.
was
I
tearing
teared
up.
up at the end.
She was
Yeah.
tearing up, and I feel as if it's like kind of like a plea to be like, oh, like look how much like this means to me. Look how much like.
See, I don't mind if it's genuine. I totally
know.
don't mind because let me tell you, this is
I'm sure
this is messing with people's dreams. Like,
I
and
understand
they're
that.
so passionate about it that you gotta remember, Frenchie's coming from
Yeah, that's
someone who's
true.
been for years trying.
true.
She gets knocked off American Idol. This is finally a platform that she's been given, and she's probably feeling that moment right there of like, oh my gosh, I'm getting such
I guess-
amazing compliments.
I guess I just
Yeah.
wish she or I mean she was singing a dance song, so I guess you can't really do that. But I want to see that in the song more.
What the
than,
the dance song, it wouldn't have been
so,
appropriate.
I don't know, but I completely there's just something about
There was
it that
something
I don't.
that was not out of the ballpark for me
do-
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I think she has an unbelievable voice, obviously, but I mean we'll talk about predictions.
Yeah.
too.
I mean, if anybody knows what that something is, you should call in 424-256-1729. Memorized it. But yeah, that was all the performances for tonight. I think that we are good to go to commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Yo, guys. So here we are back from The Voice, the final rounds, live performances. Yes. We got Emily here, who was at the performances tonight, who's a writer. Melissa Macedo, my twin, who we have an album out. You should buy it. iTunes.
But don't plug it like that. You should buy it. Like, tell us. What's the name of the album?
Flags and Boxes.
Flags in boxes?
And boxes.
I love that.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Thank you. You're the first person that said that.
Are you kidding me? That's pretty cool.
Thank
Flags
you.
and boxes.
Thank you. It's about to go to international distribution, so it's about to be in stores.
Wow.
But that's not yet. So look
and
for it in
wait.
stores.
And I heard it's also playing on the
Delta Radio.
Delta Radio.
Yeah,
so
check it out.
So check it out
same
in the
with
sky.
your song too, in skies.
I wish I could sing, but
you know, a lot of people do.
I'm living vicariously through the voice.
You can live vicariously through Raquel.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. I want to be Raquel.
And then we have Lillian here, who has an album out, Quiero Vivir, and you guys should check it out. I know I saw a music video; it's really cool on iTunes. Yeah.
It's just under my name, Lillian Garcia. Quiero Vivir. It's my Spanish album, and I'm now working on my English album.
Cool. And Lillian's 2 L's, 1 L?
1 L in the middle.
Okay.
Lilian.
Okay. Cool. So
good thing you pointed that out.
Yeah.
It's very Spanish.
Yeah, you know, I've seen them with 2 L's, so
yeah.
Just gotta make sure. Okay, so our special segment. Well, we were supposed to have a guest tonight, Allison Hayslip, who was super busy in the press room and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get her on the phone for next week's show.
Yeah, I saw her walk into the press room, and it was packed in there. Like, you couldn't move. Christina was being interviewed. Blake was about to get interviewed.
I'm sure it was
every
insane.
artist was, and also it kind of just reiterated how big the show's getting. Every media outlet was there. Extra, Access Hollywood, ETE, local news, everybody was there.
What did they say on the show? It said the #1 most watched show.
Yeah, #1 most watched of the new season.
Okay, yeah. It was really, really good. Well, you know, last week actually, and Emily was there, and Lillian was there, and
we
I
were
was
at
there,
MTV.
and Melissa had other stuff to do.
Melissa was too cool.
You missed it at the MTV Movie Awards gifting suite.
Exactly.
Awesome.
AfterBuzz was at the MTV Awards, MTV Movie Awards gifting suites, and we were talking to everyone. We were making good impressions. We were doing a show. We were having celebrities come off and on the show, and that is how we met Allison Hayslip, talked to her for a while. Super nice. She's going to come on the show.
G4, now is doing the V-Room stuff.
Yeah,
she's
doing the V-Room
all
stuff.
internet-related stuff for the Voice.
Yeah, totally. Cool. And we were giving out Maria's book, Maria Menounos, The Every Girl's Guide to Life, which you guys should get ASAP. It's seriously really good, and Melissa reorganized and repainted her room because of it. Yes. I don't know if you guys have made such a drastic change, but I'm on my way next.
It really is a good book.
It really is awesome.
I mean, every time I turn to something, I'm like, oh, I just learned something new.
I know.
Hot water. Just learned something new.
I know.
Hot
water.
Right?
Brilliant.
Good idea.
So much less calories than caramel macchiato. Also, she's also on the cover of Self magazine, which is pretty sweet. I love Self magazine, and you know she's looking good. She's got a little yellow dress on.
When is Maria Menounos not looking good?
That's true. I haven't caught that moment yet. When I do, I'll tell you. Probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. I don't know if you guys were there when we were all feeling her abs, but kind of
Maria's abs.
Yeah, kind of
I haven't
disturbing.
gotten that.
I haven't felt them
I
yet.
met her in Miami, and she was in a bikini, and I was like, okay, well, I feel really bad about myself right now.
Yeah, I bet you got some crazy abs too, Lillian. All your wrestling days.
I try. Well, I wasn't wrestling. Remember, I was the announcer.
Oh,
I was the announcer and the singer. But I still love to work out. I mean, I work out all the time.
That must have inspired you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually been always into physical fitness, and whether some kind of sport, whether it was all volleyball or even basketball or swimming was a big thing for me. I was in the swim team for like 10 years and coached also.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome.
It was fun. It was fun.
Wish I could do a sport, something. But it's always hit my head. Same with Melissa.
Tennis balls just fly at my head, bounce right off. Always happens.
Just hid in the tennis house where they kept the tennis rackets. Anyway, so for our other special segment, the tradition that Jesse and I and Melissa that have continued on is how many times Christina Aguilera says, I. Now, my doesn't count. It's just
Now, we had a special tracker here today, David Packman, a special guest, and he counted on his tracker.
But just to say, we did include like the time she would stutter, right?
Yeah.
With like
yeah. Okay. So that is involved. So
we're gonna have David Packman right here.
What a big job that was.
I know.
It was a hard job.
It was hard.
She would do that. And a lot of. She reworded sentences to say I in them. So, David, since we have to have this separate job for a person,
drum roll, please.
How many I's did she use?
105. Oh, wow.
105.
105. That is a record.
That is a record.
What was last?
Congratulations, Christina.
2 weeks ago was 38.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
In her defense, it was a 2-hour show.
2-hour show.
That's true.
Yeah, but still, 105, 52 and a half, whatever. It just doesn't even out yet.
Seriously, wow.
We'll see.
Wow.
I'm I'm interested to see how many times she says it when her team isn't performing.
That's so
true. That will be the test.
And
that
also,
will be the test.
The only difference between this show, besides the time, and the other shows is that the other shows were edited.
Yeah.
So
true.
They edited out probably a bunch of eyes.
That's true.
It's so funny.
Wow,
One of my friends said to me, who works at EWL, we were watching her comment on somebody, and he was like, okay, she needs to learn sound bites. It's all about sound bites. And if you think about it, it's so true. Like, we're talking about the really funny things that Adam said or that Blake said. Like, that's what she needs to... She needs
those
to
one-liners.
consolidate it.
Yeah, you're right. Because then she gets in a whole awkward mess about the pants and taking them off.
Your pants.
It doesn't work out.
Okay, cool. Well, let's move to the news and gossip. I feel like we should.
I feel like we should too.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So, an online poll suggests that fans feel Adam has the winning team by 40% of the votes, followed by Christina, CeeLo, and then Blake.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I'll know more next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm forgetting.
Yeah. We haven't really got into it.
Right.
Well, Christina is still focusing on her career as she talks about recording another Spanish album.
Oh, boy.
And possible future collaborations with her Mickey Mouse Club co-stars, saying it would be fun to hook up with Britney or Justin at some point, maybe. Other stars on her list include Jennifer Hudson and Beyonce, saying there's so much talent out there, it's always fun to collaborate, I keep it open. The one artist that Christina would like to meet is Bjork. I've always been interested in her.
Oh, wow.
I think she's kind of realized that Britney, Justin, Jennifer Hudson, and Beyonce are going a little farther than her.
Yeah.
She might need them.
Yeah, she's like, hey guys, I'm available. Just letting you know, I'm
Gotta
here.
get that train.
I always have a little bit of a problem on people recording a Spanish album when they don't speak Spanish. Like,
how did you feel like her Spanish album was?
It was phonetic. You
Does
could
she
tell.
not speak Spanish?
She does not speak Spanish. No.
Interesting.
Yeah, she said if she does, it's very broken Spanish.
Yeah.
So that's the
That's
only
true.
thing that
Whenever I've heard her sing it like throughout songs, it's totally broken.
you can hear.
I didn't
you
get
can
her
hear it
Spanish album.
phonetically. So that's the only thing is like Spanish is a very passionate language.
Yeah.
And so you got to understand what you're singing. You got to say it correctly and feel it.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
And I don't know about Bjork wanting to meet her.
Bjork is like,
I don't know.
You're like, I'm in Iceland.
I mean, I've always been a fan of Christina. I mean, she's got an amazing voice, but I just think she tries too hard. It's like, don't try so hard.
Yeah,
Chill out. We love you.
Yeah, exactly.
She pushes with the clothes. She pushes with the voice. She pushes with everything.
Yeah.
Take it down, Christina.
Yeah.
And we will love you even more.
Yes.
Well, speaking of the voice, it will hold that note just a little bit longer this season. The network announced Thursday that it has added an extra results show to the series, and also revealed that the program's first season finale will air on Wednesday, June 29th at 8 p.m. The additional results episode will run Wednesday, June 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Wow.
Wow.
Got a lot to show us.
Great.
All voice all the time.
I'm excited.
And even more, the BBC and ITV are locked in a bidding war for a new Saturday night talent show being marketed as the world's hottest new TV music property. Its potential arrival on the British TV screen, say some observers, cannot be more timely, from Cheryl Cole's dramatic firing by the X Factor USA to allegations that this year's Britain's Got Talent had been fixed by Simon Cowell's production company.
Wow, that is quite an accusation.
The Voice did start in Europe. It started in Holland.
Right.
Yeah. So obviously it was a big hit there for them to take it over here.
Right.
So
Yeah, we were talking about, we were researching all that stuff the other week about it's opening up, starting up in so many different countries now.
It's amazing how talent shows, like especially, you know, when I say talent shows, I mean singing talent shows.
Yeah.
How popular.
People
I mean,
love them.
Do you know what? Do you know what my dad once said, which I think is so true? He said it's sports for women.
Yeah, but there's a lot of men love it too.
A lot of men love it, but I mean, obviously, I'm a huge sports fan, so I can't.
Yeah,
agree,
me too.
But there's a lot of
women.
Obviously, that sports are bigger for men, but women are also very, very competitive. So it's women filling their competitive nature.
That's cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's cool. I just think that people love to be entertained. I think that right now, especially with the economy the way it is, we want to forget about our worries and stuff. And music is, it's just...
Yeah, I think so too.
It really is a drug.
Yeah.
It really is, like, you get, it's medicinal.
Yeah, it
And
is.
people love to see stars being born. Too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's so true. And getting to know people too on all this personal level. But Melissa, you should come back with us next week about a theory for that, because you're gender studies.
I was a gender studies major
So,
in college. I'll come back with a theory.
All right, come back with the theory on that one.
All right, and that's your AfterBuzz The Voice news and gossip for the week of June 7th, 2000.
Sweet. Okay, now that we got the news and gossip out of the way, predictions.
Who's gonna get voted off?
So should we go? So we can only really say Christina's team and Blake's team.
Right. Because, I mean, and the polls are open until Monday.
Yeah,
which is different.
That is insane.
Wow, so different than AI.
I think one of the, because they don't really know the magnitude of The Voice yet, so I think they're worried that like all their servers will shut down, or like, and some people won't get their votes in, and by the way, that's happened on American Idol before, and it's become a lot of controversy.
Right, I'm sure.
So I think it's really good idea, and you can vote online and on iTunes. So I think it's
Okay,
awesome.
now you brought up a really good point. I think it's brilliant. The music industry is hurting so bad right now in record sales. The fact that you can go on iTunes and by downloading the song, it's a vote, and they get money.
Yeah,
But
that
by
is
the way,
brilliant.
here's the thing: the music industry doesn't get the money. The Voice gets the money.
Okay, but that's still smart.
Yeah, it's still smart, but it's
Are you
not,
kidding? That's what I'm saying. That it's still, people are losing money in music.
Oh, definitely.
So The Voice found a way to make money.
Yeah,
you know.
true.
And
do you know how they off of Glee too?
And also,
they oh my god, they
on
made
Glee, every song that they do, you know, sales go up for the original artist too, like huge amount.
Yeah, that's true.
So people are getting really back into music again.
Really smart, really smart.
I have Javier's Time After Time on my iPod. I will gladly admit it.
I mean, if there's a song I haven't heard, I always go to the original, like the Jessie J song.
Right.
So who do we think from Christina's team?
Who will be voted off, or who will stay?
Who will be voted off?
Who I think because of the magnitude of talent, I think obviously Lily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
Lily, yes.
And I think I hate to say
hard.
it. I think
It's
I know
hard.
you guys might disagree with me, but I think Beverly. And I think it's because here's the thing. I'm not positive about the mainstream argument because I haven't watched Idol in years. So, and you never really know, but I do think like it is a mainstream show, and she is very out there. I think we can, despite her voice, she is very out there, which can turn a lot of people off.
See,
I have a feeling Raquel's definitely gonna.
Yeah, I think it's safe. See, I feel that Lily's definitely gone, and here's what I feel as far as. God, I'm getting as bad as Christina. The way, based on tonight, on the performance, that Lily should be gone and Frenchie should be gone based on performance. I think based on the way that the voting's going to go, I think Lily's going to go and Beverly might be gone.
I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, I think. Because I do. I'm not sure about Beverly.
I love Beverly. I don't think she should go.
Great.
And hopefully America will not vote her off.
Yeah, hopefully they won't.
Yeah.
But like, seeing what at least from watching Idol this past season, like the two country people, like very clean cut, like very like, you know, pageanty people were the ones who won. So considering from that, and Frenchie deserves it too. Yeah. They all do.
I think Frenchie gets a little bit of the sympathy vote.
I do too, and the popularity vote.
Yeah,
people know her.
People know her. Exactly.
Yeah, that helps a lot. That there's following, I'm sure. So anyway, awesome. That's what we think. I guess we'll see who's right.
I really want
Team
Raquel.
Christina, And on Blake?
Very good, Team
Team
Johnson.
Blake, really fast.
Team Blake, really fast.
I think
Patrick is gone.
Patrick is gone.
Patrick's gone.
And Xenia.
I don't think Xenia. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Dia. Dia definitely.
That's gone.
Wait, stay.
No, stay.
Oh, stays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then who was the last person?
So I think Jared and Dia stay.
Okay.
That's the way it should be. Is Jared and Dia stay?
Yeah, I think they'll definitely
Patrick
stay.
might get the really cute popularity.
I think so
vote.
too. I think Patrick will.
And Xenia will get the sympathy vote, I think.
Maybe.
That's true. So we'll see.
All right, there it is.
Cool.
All right, now.
There it is.
You guys brought up an awesome point of sometimes American Idol servers go down and, you know, for The Voice it can go down. Our servers are actually down.
Right.
Popular demand.
Right now?
We are doing so well.
But it's
Our
okay,
servers
we're
are
still
down.
streaming on Ustream. We're actually right now currently on the homepage of Ustream.
Yay.
Speaking of that, I just wanted to say, by the way, my name is Phil. I'm one of the producers of AfterBuzz.
Yay, Phil.
I wanted to say we will put up a donation on our website. So because we all do this, we donate time, we donate money, and all we ask for in return is eyes and ears. Unfortunately, as we grow, it costs us more money. And so anything that you guys can donate in the future, whether it's $1, 50 cents, whatever, we appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
That's a really good point.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening.
If you like what you hear, give us $1, 50 cents. I'll be on the street with a cup. So, see you there. Cool.
Had fun with you, girls.
See you guys later. That was weird. Ask for money and it's like.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.